Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MTG Traders. My name is Terran, and this is round one of Amonkhet Draft. Alright guys, let's take this blue-white deck out for a spin and see what we can do. We were past a Glyph Keeper, so whatever that person got, I'm sure it was amazing. I don't think so, but you know. Glyph Keeper is pretty good in draft. I think that's might be the only rare we got. Not really seeing anything else. All of our rares are really bad, so. But we did get to kind of sculpt a pretty sweet Azurius deck. Lots of flyers, lots of embalm. No 2-drop, so that is the downside of it, but it's still going to be a lot of fun to play with, so I'm excited for that. Also, I know like Reduced to Rebel is obviously not 6 mana, but dude, it's in that slot whenever it's like converted mana or whatever, and I'm always like, oh, I have 3 6-drops, that's crazy, and I'm like, no, I only have 2 and a 5-drop, and then everything else is, you know, kosher. The 3-drop slot could have used some lovin', did not find a lot of that. So, may attempt to bring in Forsake the Worldly in Game 2. Probably maybe of Those Who Serve if we're going pretty badly with the Skirmishers. Maybe a Mighty Leap if we need some evasion. So, gotta see what happens. Let's join this and get started. Alrighty, I won the die roll, yes. Turn you down a little bit. 2 land, and then everything in my hand is a 2-drop. Sure, let's keep that. Let me adjust my screen. Alrighty, I'm going to play out a island and pass the turn. First play will probably be the Labyrinth Guardian. Or the Skirmisher, probably the Skirmisher so I can get a cartouche. Let's see what we get. Actually, I'm going to play out the Anointer Priest here because it has a big body. And that will, you know, hopefully have them resist attacking in if they have something. Of course, that does make it the first target for removal, so that is something to keep in mind. So, yeah. Playing against a Rakdos deck that didn't have a turn to play. Probably going to go with a Cartouche of Knowledge here and swing in with a 2/4 flyer. Yep. Get a card. It's going to be a Plains. That's awesome. That means we have enough to play our Naga Oracle and just swing in for 2. Going down to 18. Tiptoe through the meadow. Oh, he's 3 mana. Oh, 3 mana colors, not 3. I mean, I assumed he would get to 3 mana. He still doesn't have a play, though. That's concerning for me. Let's get out of Ketcher's Monument because that card is redonk. And then we'll just go to combat and swing out for our 2/4 flyer again. With our 2/4 flyer, not for our. Going down to 16. And this following turn, I'm going to play out probably the Guardian and a Skirmisher and get 2 1/1s with Vigilance. So, also gain 2 life because of the Anointer here. So, that is crazy. 4 mana. What are we looking for here, guy? Is he mana flooded? Is that the problem? Let's get out a Labyrinth Captain. Guardian, not Captain. What am I talking about? I'm drunk with power. Yep, gained a life from that. And then I'm going to, you know, play out a Skirmisher. And create another warrior, gain another life. And I'm going to swing out for 2 again. So, you know, this is probably the perfect draw. For what this deck wants to be doing. So maybe a Sweltering Suns will come down and ease my pain, ease his pain, or suffering, whatever you want to say. Here are 5. Glory Bringer. Ouch. I think it's probably too little too late. Plus I have a compulsory rest in my hand. So that's going to suck for him. Do you attack out or do you keep a blocker? You're going to exert. Gotcha. Anointer Priest is a good hit. No problem. Can't do anything about that. I'll take 4 to the face. So I get Winds of Rebuke it, which is funny. Or I can just compulsory rest it. So let's go with just a skirmisher here. And then I'll go with a compulsory rest to make him can't attack and block. So that's good. And I can bring him back and Anointed Priest later, of course. So I'm going to get in for, 2, 4, 6 damage. No big deal. Going down to 8. Having a good bomb is great, but having nothing to go before it is not good. Unless your entire hand is bombs. So his entire hand might be bombs. Stir the sands. I got you. No problem. So I can use Winds of Rebuke to deal with that. Well, to deal with one at least. So let's go. Let's see. We can Embalm, Anoint Your Priest. We can Winds of Rebuke. Or we can Aven Initiate. Let's go to combat first and see how... well, he's probably just going to block the 1/1s, obviously. So I'm not too fond of that idea. Let's get out of the Aven Initiate here and just race. I'm okay with that. Let's go to combat here. Swing with everyone but the 1/1s, because they'll just, chump them. So if we can trade on some of these, that would be perfectly fine. They're going to double block there, no problem. It also has Embalm, so I'm not concerned about that. Yep. So he gets to keep 1. Not a big deal. Alrighty. Is your next play another bomb? Looks like it. Wow. Another Stir the Sands. Gotcha. Nothing really to do about that, although I'm pretty sure I've won thanks to Aven Initiate here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can give him a possible 4 or 5 damage if I were Winds of Rebuke something. So you don't have 3. He can only block 3, which could do 1, 4. Let's go with a Naga Oracle here and create another one. Then I want to yield to that trigger. Let's put these 2 in the graveyard. And say okay to that. Play a land out. Go to combat here. Let's attack for 3 in the air. Should be game unless he has something. What is this? Stinging Shot. Wow, great card. No problem. Can always come back later. Now I have 18 life, so this is going to be a tight situation. Let's see what we got here. This is another Stir of the Sands. Naga Vitalist. Gotcha. Coming down. Sounds good. Pass turn. He can also gain 2 life from the compulsory. So, Aven Initiate with 7 mana. I threw 2 in the graveyard, so that's going to be a bit of a wait time on that. Let's go for another Naga Oracle. Create another warrior. And let's see what the top of our deck has to offer. We'll likely keep some mana, unless we have something like, let's see, Scribe of the Mindful won't do what we want it to do. So that's going to go in the graveyard. And then we will... put that in the graveyard, and I'll keep one on top. The reason I only want one is because I do not want to have 2 turns of drawing mana. That would be terrible at this point in the game. So, let's see what we can do here. Let's go to combat. See if I can get in for some damage here with my 2/4s. Or with 1 2/4. So he'll probably double block. I will Winds of Rebuke. I can't Winds of Rebuke. Let's not do that, because he'll just double block and kill it. I'll pass turn. Having 2 Stir the Sands is really good, though. So, end of his turn, he's going to sack and gain 2 life. Not a big deal. Go up to 8. Definitely getting rid of his good bomb, though. So, that's worth getting rid of. I'd like to probably draw into one of my flyers. Let's see what we got. We just going to pass turn? Yep. Smart. Let's see, I've got 6 so far. Let's get back our, let's get back our Anointer Priest. Gain some life from that. Let's go to combat. Our 2/4s, attack out. Let's see what we got here. We're going to double block on both of them. Looks like it. That's fine. Let's have 1 survive by doing Winds of Rebuke. Threw an Angler Drake and Island into my graveyard there. So not too great. But we can definitely clear the playing field of those annoying zombies. So still happy about this. Yep, that was it for him. He kind of just ran out of cards to play. Let's see what we can do on game 2. I think Amonkhet's name may come in. Embalmer's Tools seems good for our deck, so I kind of want to try it. Let's take out... Actually, let's put in Mighty Leap and take out Embalmer's Tools, because Mighty Leap could turn into a block, you know, something like a Glorybringer or something like that. That way we can help trade a little bit easier. Let's take out... Really kind of torn. Reduce is probably the card to take out here. Although Reduce can serve as a way to get rid of his Spreading Sands. Or his Stir the Sands, not Spreading Sands. I'm thinking of Spreading Seas. What is happening today? I want to say Skirmisher is the answer here to take out. Actually, let's take out Scribe of the Mindful, just because we don't have a lot to deal with this kind of card in the deck. Let's take him out, and let's go to game 2. See what we can do against Shenryu. He's, of course, probably going to go first. Let's see. 1 mana. Not worth it. A little bit better. Still not great. Very slow hand. Let's see what I'm going to keep it, though. Let's put this on top. That way we at least can make sure that we get into our 4 mana drop. Of course, if he comes out aggressive, then we're going to be in trouble. So let's get out our island here. Pass turn. Wasn't too happy keeping that, but we have Naga Oracle here to help us kind of sift through what we like, what we don't like. Drawing into mana is also ridiculous, so let's just hope that he doesn't have a turn 3 or 4 play like he did last time. I'm okay with that, but he doesn't. He does. What you got? Gift of Paradise. Gain 3 life, and he's going to tap for 2 mana on that land. No problem. Going to make sure he has his creatures, or his life, and mana. So, let's see. Yep. Got nothing again. Although we do have 2 combat tricks with our 2 creatures, so I'm okay with that. So let's just see what he has. He's going to have 5 mana here. If I pick Naga Oracle first, if he does Stir the Sands, I definitely have a body to block. So I'm okay with that. No land for turn. So that's good for us. So that means he basically didn't get to keep that tempo. Let's go with Oracle first in case he has something. Gonna yield to that. See what we got. We want to throw this in the graveyard. And I want to keep my Oracle on top. I'm going to pass turn. Good thing we did the Oracle first, because drawing into more land is not great for what we're trying to do. Removal spell coming. Stir the Sands. Yeah, just going to cycle it for 4. No problem. Getting 1/2/2 is good, but not great. Let's see. Up to 5 mana now. Looking for a Glorybringer. Nope, not a Glorybringer. He's only got 1 red mana. Tapped so far. Merciless Javelineer. Not bad. Definitely a card that can deal with the situation that I'm presenting here. So let's see. I can attack in first and see if he's going to block with the Javelineer. If he just doesn't block at all, that's fine. No blocks. Gotcha. I'll just play out another Oracle. Let's throw... Interesting. I have 6 mana, basically. I can play the following turn. Can do all of this stuff, obviously. Let's throw a Skirmisher in the graveyard. I like Hieroglyphic Illumination to be on top. I want to draw into both of these, actually. So let's put that on top first, and that on top actually first. So that's fine. Pass turn. Having the Javelineer be on board, though, is actually going to be kind of a headache. But if we can deal with it pretty soon, we'll be fine. Would like to draw into maybe a cast out. That would be fantastic. So let's see what we got here. We've got 6 mana, another Stir the Sands coming on. Wow. Board presence, you definitely have. He's probably going to ask, nope, I thought he was going to ask for a trade for the Merciless Javelineer. Let's see. Let's go for... Do I want to just play out the Avian Initiate here? Let's go for a Labyrinth Guardian because it has 3 toughness. Then let's go for a... Do I do Cartouche of Knowledge on an Oracle or Labyrinth Guardian? Probably on the Guardian here. No, let's do the Oracle. I took out my white, so I probably should have kept the white, but it's fine. Draw a card. Illumination. Let's cycle that. Glyph Keeper. Amazing pull there. And I'll just swing in for flying damage. All of his mana tapped. No problem. Going down to 18. Glyph Keeper is going to be my savior here, so unless he has something to deal with it. He does have Merciless Javelineer. That is one thing he can deal with it. But you would have to do it twice in one turn, because it's a spell or ability for the first time each turn. So he'd have to do it twice, which is not good. So we definitely have the mana, and I'm happy with this so far. Looking to see maybe if he's got a Glorybringer, that would be the thing to deal with. It wouldn't actually do that either because of the Exert ability, because of Glyph Keeper. Man, I'm just like, I'm thinking about the situation, and then I've got an answer in my head already. So, you know, it's how I play. Oh my gosh. Let's see. He's got 5 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. He did not draw into a mana, I'm guessing. Could be. I'm going to scroll down here about that. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah. Another Stir the Sands. He did have 2 already. I wouldn't put it out of the ballpark, but he would have 3. Stir the Sands is very good. But all my creatures, again, have more than 3 or 2 power or 2 toughness, so I'm not too worried about it. Stinging Shot could be something against Naga, but again, he can survive, so I'm not upset about that either. Yeah. He will downgrade it, though, to a 0/2. That's fine. Better to have a blocker than nothing at all. I would start swinging in with his army here, but, I mean, I guess he just doesn't want to lose anything. If he does swing in, I would take, you know, a possible 8. So he could also, you know, use Merciless Javelineer here to kind of make my creatures more trades than actual anything else. So the thing with Labyrinth Guardian, though, is that it's become the target of a spell, not an ability, so it doesn't sacrifice itself to Merciless Javelineer, which is also very good. Let's see what we got. 2 black mana. It's coming down to those turns where you're having to think really hard. Everybody's in the tank. Yeah, I got a Merciless Javelineer. It's not going to kill it, though. It's going to make it a 2/1 or 1/2. You going to do it one more time? Or do it to the Naga Oracle? Merciless Javelineer is very good if you have cards that you can throw away. So let's see. Gonna throw away, put it on a Naga Oracle. I gotcha. You have 1 black mana available. Let's see. Gonna end that. 6 mana. Let's get out the Glyph Keeper here. Been a pass turn. This is going to be one of those, if I I could have blocked and killed the Javelineer there, but I kind of want to save that because he can't affect the Glyphkeeper. He can, however, kill other creatures with the Javelineer if he feels comfortable throwing away cards from his hand. So he has 3 in his hand, so that is a possibility. He can activate it 3 times, which can kill Oracle, kill and weaken the other Oracle, kill the Guardian and weaken the other Oracle. Not too sure what he would do here. Yeah, he's just going to Alpha Strike again. Let's see. Probably going to be game for me. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Yeah, that's game. All right, let's go to sideboard here. Javelineer is going to be the troubling thing to deal with. I'm pretty much set, though. I mean, I really don't have an answer to it. Let's see. Entomb, Embalmer's Tools. I mean, Winged Shepherd could be a pick I could throw in here, because it has a cycling cost for 1, and if I have those mana later in the game, I can play it. So I think that's fine. Supply Caravan is also good. I think I'm good though. Let's just say okay and go. I would like to play first, yes. Let's see what this hand is. Javelineer really did a number on us though. 4 mana, Aven and Compulsory. I'll keep that. Let's just get out of mana there. Pass turn. Festering Mummy. Sounds good. Whoop, nope, don't want to do that. Let's play that out and pass turn. Gonna hit me for 1. Yep. Let's see what we got here. 19. Let's go for our 3rd mana here. Compulsory Rest, cast out. Let's save a lot of this. I'm going to go for Broke on turn 4 and play out an Oracle. That way I can block and kill his mummy. Although Merciless Javelineer may be in his hand, so you never know. So, do you have a turn 3 play? That is the bad thing of this deck being a bit top heavy. Not a lot in the 3 mana slot, so we can't carve out perfectly. But we can definitely do enough to hold our own. Let's see, 3 mana. What do we got coming down? Gift of Paradise. Gotcha. Now you have 4 mana. 23 life. Very cool. Let's play out an Island, an Island. And let's get out a Naga Oracle. Gonna yield to that. Do removal, technically, and Glyph Keeper. I kind of want this on top. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 mana. So let's see. Let's go top, top, and then on top. Pass turn. That curves pretty nicely. You've got 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Probably looking at a Glorybringer, maybe? Nope. Defiant Great Maw. Yeah. Gonna kill that and put a -1/-1 on Naga. Make it a 1/3. No problem. Let's get out our Glyph Keeper here. Pass turn. Best part about Glyph Keeper is that, you know, they need 2 removal spells basically to deal with it. So if they have that, if they have a Stinging Shot and then another Stinging Shot, that would be devastating. But very rare. My sandal squeaked. What do we got going on? I am interested to know, like, why Glyph Keeper. I guess it never caught on because of the 3 toughness. If it was a 5/4, it was probably one of those cards that people would love a lot more. But it's definitely very interesting and powerful. Like, I don't see why it's not running more decks. Because I feel like it's just, like, crazy. All right, what we got? 2 green. We got a Stinging Shot. Oh, is it the double Stinging Shot that I was just talking about? Oh my gosh. Is it going to happen? Oh, wow. I totally predicted that. Ouch. Yeah, you get in for 4. You deserve that. Wow. All right. Let's get out an Aven here. I'm going to keep there. That's crazy. Completely predicted that, though. Magma Spray. No problem. 4 mana. Violent Impact. Oh, wow. Painful. Swinging in for 4 again. Let's block here. Let's do an Illusory Wrappings on that guy. Pass turn. Hopefully we can draw into some white mana. Six again, we got Stir the Sands, yep. Gonna pass that turn. Angler Drake, that would be really good right now if we had the mana. Avid Initiate, gonna pass the turn. This is probably gonna get a lot quicker now. Merciless Javelineer. And 2 mana to discard a card to make it not block. If he wants to do that. I'll let that 6 go through. Yep. Plains, please. Winds of Rebuke is okay. I'll settle for that. Let's see. We'll use that as an instant to make sure we don't die this following turn. But that's about all we can do. Ouch. Violent land destruction when it works. Ouch, it works. Hapatra. Coming down. Let's Winds of Rebuke that guy. Through Mighty Leap and Island. Still going to get a counter, I believe. Okay, and he gets a snake. Swinging for 6. Yeah, it's probably game. Yep. Ouch. All I have is a reduce. 2 mana. That's game. Good game. Good game. Return. Owie. Well, that was round 1. We'll go to round 2 in the next video. I'll see you guys then.